What is continuous delivery? A set of technical practices that allow delivery teams to radically accelerate the pace at which they deliver value to their end users. The core tenet of continuous delivery is keeping your code base in a state where it can be shipped to production at any time. By working this way, you can quicken the tempo of production changes. In this 4-minute video, I'll use a few illustrations from Continuous Delivery in the Wild, an ebook published by O'Reilly Media and Split Software. I'll show you how to get your own copy at the end of this video. To understand continuous delivery, let's look at the path to production for a software feature. How do we go from implementation by an engineer to release to a user in a frequent, fast, and safe way? First, the engineer implements the feature. Then the change is reviewed and merged to master. The change is validated via automated tests, and then the change is automatically deployed to a shared integration environment. Brief exploratory testing of the change can be done at that point, and then the change is deployed to production. Release of the change to users is often a separate step, and with good reason. We'll see why in a minute. The first half of this path, building the feature, merging it, and performing automated validation of the merged code, is continuous integration. The second half, flowing the changes that make up the new feature through to production in a safe, consistent way, is continuous delivery. To achieve flow, a consistent, quick, and orderly progression of code out to production, these steps need to be automated. Together, these automated processes are often referred to as the CI/CD pipeline or continuous delivery pipeline. If you're new to continuous delivery, there's one idea you must grasp clearly to succeed, and that's the importance of limiting batch size. Imagine your changes as a series of packages flowing down a conveyor belt to be inspected and shipped off to production. If small changes are constantly showing up on the conveyor belt, then there's enough time to inspect each change and the team feels comfortable with those changes flowing out to production. However, if a large batch of changes accumulates into a single big shipment, it becomes much harder to understand and inspect each change as it lands on the conveyor belt. If production deployments are held up for any reason, say a production issue or bugs found on master, then it's likely that a large set of changes will accumulate, looking something like this. This is also much harder to inspect than a steady stream of small packages. To avoid both the large package problem created by trying to address too much scope at once, or the big pileup of many changes waiting to move due to production incidents and freezes, many teams limit batch size by using a technique called incremental feature development. With incremental feature development, rather than releasing a feature as one large code change, they spend time breaking a feature down into a set of smaller changes. These changes are sequenced so they can be built and deployed into production one by one as latent code that is tested and in production but not exposed to users. Once everything is in place and tested in production, users can be routed through the new code, releasing the new functionality instantly by toggling the value of a feature flag. This decoupling of deploy from release is called progressive delivery. Before I wrap up, I'll pass along one more tip from continuous delivery in the wild. If you're making a change to an existing feature instead of rolling out a new one, check out the branch by abstraction pattern. You'll be glad you did. I hope you found this short video helpful. If so, please like, comment, or subscribe. There are many more tips and examples in the Continuous Delivery in the Wild book. Get your own copy by Googling Split Continuous Delivery in the Wild or by visiting split.io/resources and choosing ebooks and downloading from there.